welcome to How Ines Rolls. And if you can't guess, I'm Grandma just got ran over by a reindeer, and I'm on my way to the Phillips house for their ugly sweater party. How do I look? But I need to make an appetizer, and I'm gonna show you right now what I'm making. What I'm doing is pretty easy. I'm just gonna take off the sweater and put it together. It is a chicken pot pie crescent braid. I am just going to have, I've been cooking right behind me here in the crock pot, some chicken breast, and now they're ready to go. And I just use the Pillsbury crescent bread without the seams. So let me get that started and let me show you what we're doing. So every year we've been going to the Phillips FamBam's ugly sweater party. And I wear the same ugly sweater with the exception of one year. I wore a really cute outfit actually. I put together a skirt full of those little bows from the Dollar Tree. I just stapled them on a skirt that I got from the thrift store. Boom, so cute. Little bows in my hair. But you can see the reindeer got me. Okay, inspiration hit me like literally like 30 minutes ago. So I didn't think I was gonna be able to do it, and thanks to some chalk paint, I could do it. All right, you guys, when I was at the grocery store last week, I picked up these pop-up parchment sheets. Have you ever used them before? I have not. So I will tell you right now if I like it or not. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it because I'm gonna need it bigger. So I might have to use two, which is okay, I guess. Maybe not. Huh, I think it'll work. So I'm gonna put these parchment papers on these cookie sheets, and that is where my Pillsbury bread, my crescent roll without the seam, so it's gonna be one large piece, will go. And now we need to put stuff in it. So let me start chopping up this chicken, and I'm gonna be doubling this. So I'm making 2 braids. So I'm gonna be using 1 cup, so 2 cups. So I'll just give you the measurements for the one, and I'll make sure to link the recipe below in the description box. But do you go to ugly sweater parties or any other Christmas parties? Let me know in the comments. Let me get to the chicken. So just a super easy way that I just cook the chicken is using the crock pot. And I just kind of ran errands this afternoon. We went out to lunch, and now boom, done, it's ready. So I'm just chopping it up. I'm just going to do 2 cups, 1 cup for you if you're just making 1. Now this recipe can be made for dinner. I think kids would love it. One of my sons really loves the chicken pot pies. So this is gonna have the same flavors of just chicken pot pie. So I'm sure he will love this, although it does have veggies in it. And I know my kids don't love veggies. So this will be, this is actually gonna be for all grown-ups at this party. So I'm pretty sure they will like it. So let me just get this going, and then we'll move on to the next step. Next up, I'm gonna just put some cheese in with this bowl. So I have 2 cups here, 1 cup for you, remember. And we're going to be putting a 1/2 cup of cheddar cheese. Now, I like things a little bit more bold, so sharp cheddar would have been perfect for this recipe, but I have medium. So I'm just going to grate actually the whole block, even though I know I'm not gonna use it all, but I have recipes coming up, guys, so I need my cheddar. And do you prefer, and I know I do, prefer to grate your own cheese. I just think it melts so much nicer. But let me know in the comments. I know there's always a time for the already shredded, but I prefer it this way. Let me know in the comments what you think. So also after that, we're going to be putting some mixed vegetables. So I had this in the freezer, so I'm gonna try to take out most of those green beans, because it just called for peas and carrots, but there's a little bit of corn. Oh well. So we'll just go with it. So next up, I'm gonna be doing the cream cheese, and you'll need 1/2 cup of this cream of chicken soup. So because I'm doubling it, I'm just gonna use the whole block. So I didn't know if you guys saw, but I have like shading. It's not really picking up a lot in the video besides right here. I look like I'm dirty, like I got hit by debris. So that'll be fun. But we'll see how it all turns out. Now my hair doesn't have to be, like, it can be a complete mess. So I'm gonna probably mess it up a little bit more before we go. But this is fun. And one thing about the sweater parties is that it gets a little warm. It's not their fault, it's just that there's a lot of people there. And so now I'm ready. So let's measure this and I'll bring you closer. Just a side note, doubling the recipe is a cup. You only need a half a cup, but look it, I'm just being all kinds of efficient. Or I'm just making a lot for people. So we're just gonna mix that in as great as possible. Now I have room temperature cream cheese, and then we're just going to add it to this mixture, you guys. It's so easy. You could even do this just with cream of chicken soup and then this kind of stuff, and then just bake them in a biscuit in a muffin tin. That is so good too. It's like perfect for the fall. Or actually when it's cold. Actually just when kids are hungry. All right, so I just used one mixer because I just wanted it to be nicely blended through. So it's truly up to you how you want to do that, but I think I like it a little more whipped. So that way the chunks of cream cheese, which are probably delicious, aren't going to be overpowering in somebody's bite. So now we're just going to mix this together. It's already looking delicious, guys. Oh yeah, this is gonna be good. So this is what I was talking about. It's exactly like the crescent rolls, but there's no the perforated edges. So we're just gonna bust this open. How do we do that? Kidding, got it. And I always hit it on the counter. Boom. And so I'm just gonna stretch it out to the size of this parchment paper. So this might actually work out so nicely because it's like a good measuring guide. Well done. Maybe I will buy more of these little papers. So we'll be putting the meat mixture in the middle, and then we're gonna be slicing. Give it that braid effect. All right, let's do this. All right, you guys, it's so easy. So I'm just going to be splitting up this mix between the both of them. And then I'll be crisscrossing those little pieces of flappy dough. Doesn't that just sound delicious? This has no mayonnaise in it. It is just cream cheese. Too bad it's on bread because now Paul can't eat it. Wow, these are like, the mixtures are perfect for what I needed. Imagine that. Okay, so we are just going to go across and then kind of pinch it down on this side and then kind of crisscross them. We want that to have like a braided look, and we're gonna cover this part too, but I'll get to that in a minute. So let's just get going on this. Crisscross, pinch it down. So easy, you guys. Your family would be totally impressed with this if you made it for dinner. Okay, so I did it, and then I had this extra piece at the top. So I'm gonna add this to the bottom and pinch it so that the filling can stay inside. So get the other one going and go from there, and I'll show you what we're gonna do. So easy, easy, easy peasy. It is going into the oven at 375 for 20 to 25 minutes. So, see you on the flip side. Look how delicious this looks. So I have to let it rest for 10 minutes. Paul's looking. And then I'm gonna chop them up into bite size, not bite size, but small enough for people to eat. And I'm gonna let Jonas try it too, since he loves chicken pot pie. Okay, so the other one's almost done and gotta let it rest. So they just have to rest, like I said, for 10 minutes, but Jonas can't wait to try it.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Okay, so I'm starting to cut it and Jonas wants to try it. So go ahead. I gave him the end piece, you know. You like that? Is it so good? Do you want more? I think I have more end pieces for you. So we're getting ready to go. This grandma got ran over. Okay, so we're heading over to the Phillips. So I'll take you along with me and show you all the yummy food there. Look at how good this looks. And I'm using a fork and a knife to kind of use it as a spatula since I don't want to take one of mine.
So good.
Hello! You look so cute! I'm Grandma.
Why is your heel so sharp?
Oh, yeah.
First person to go gets the chance to still at the end.
Any item.
Hi guys.
Hey.
Yes, I think the first person should do it.
Woo! She went for the big one.
Oh, man.
Green Amazon.
It's not good enough, but it's good.
Is Nicolas Cage?
Who's he married to?
It's
Wait.
Hey, there's a gift card in there too.
Hey, no.
No, nothing to see here.
There's a saying.
Well, you guys, here is my platter. All gone. Everybody loved it. So, and they were really good. Now I'm starting to not feel great, but that's okay because we have plenty of time for resting with this holiday season, with Christmas upon us. So I will just use every time I can to rest. But there was another person dressed like me. Isn't that so funny? Thanks so much for stopping by and watching me make a chicken pot pie braid. It was so good, so easy. Let me know in the comments if this is something you've ever made before or that you plan on making. And now I need to go wash my face. Look at my dust. So thanks so much, guys. Love you all. Give this video a thumbs up and click subscribe. So stick around, rollers. You just never know what I'll be rolling out next. Bye, everyone. Now I need to clean.